Uh, Goth moth. Yeah, I love the look of autumn fairies. So pretty. Then again, I am a sucker for autumn leaf colors in general. Hello. Happy October, everybody. Hello, hello. Hello, Slex. Hello, Alex. Hello, Rob and Anne and Real Person and Elfie Faye. Oh yeah, it's been gorgeous out today. I went out on a photo shoot, like an impromptu photo shoot in the woods with Sabrina. I held the camera while I took photos of her. And she posted them on her Twitter page. Can only be here 10 minutes, but hello. Hello, Silver. Thank you for stopping by, of course. Yeah, I posted them. Well, she posted them, but I took the pictures. Yeah, like... I already went into dark mode yesterday, so this isn't new. But still. I was extra prepared by one day. I've also been working on a new logo for my channel. It's kind of rough right now, but I've gone through a couple different iterations, but I haven't landed on anything that I quite like yet. But I think I will save showing it until my official debut. Oh, thank you, Alex. My Saturday has been treating me well. It's just been gorgeous outside, and I've just been chilling with the puppies. Paige is napping behind me, so... Well, she was a real Barkosaurus earlier. I'm glad she got it out of her system before the stream. Pumpkin bread muffins? That sounds delicious. I still need to make it a point to go out and try pumpkin spice something. Maybe I could go to like Starbucks and try a pumpkin spice latte. I'm a bit quiet. Okay, hold on. How's that now? Yeah, perfect time of year for pumpkin spice. Okay, perfecto. Thank you. Okay, yeah, like... Next week I want to embark on a quest. Home Depot has a new 8-foot stack of jack-o'-lanterns that I really want to get, but it's sold out online. So, next week my quest will entail calling every Home Depot in a 50-mile radius to see if they have it in stock. And then that'll give me an excuse to get out of the house and go on a little trip. And then maybe I can stop by a Starbucks on the way and get a pumpkin spice latte. Quest. Oh, you got a squishable poodle moth? Nice. I have a squishable bat, of course. And I have 3 different sizes of squishable ghosts. The biggest one is named Dumpling, and the middle-sized one is named Dimple, and then the keychain one is named Dot. Dumpling, Dimple, and Dot. My mom always said pumpkin tastes awful, so I've never actually tried it. What's the taste like? I can't say that I've tried pumpkin recently, but I remember not really liking it when I was a kid, but I think I should give it another shot since it's been like over a decade. Yeah, so many squish. You remember Dumpling? Yeah. Dumpling's still around. He's just chilling at the foot of my bed. It's savory, not so much sweet, but it works well in sweet items. That would make sense since pumpkin pie is quite popular. Okay. Yeah, the biggest, fluffiest one of them all. Dimple's pretty fluffy too. Dot is not. Dot is a smooth ghost. Well, let me get down. Yep. Hello. Yeah, that's a general thing that you've heard. Oh yeah, I wanted to check out some more reimplant fan art. Yeah, I haven't downloaded all of them, so I'm just gonna check the Discord server real quick. Cause I saw some really cute ones. Yeah. Oh, there she is. Yeah. Thankfully, there's some really cool ones pinned. Oh my gosh, I remember that one. Ah! Oh, there's some good ones. Nice. Well, I just need to save them to my hard drive so I can put them on the stream. Clicky click. Let's see. Okay, that one is by... Oh my gosh. That one's awesome. Gotta make sure that I write their names down so I can properly credit them. Memes. Meme. Approved. Okay, how do you spell this? Oh, okay. Like that. Alright. 813. Alright, cool. Yeah, my model does have our breathing animation. Thankfully, it was pretty simple to set up. Like, you just, like, I just added a warp deformer over the entire body. And then just breathe in and out. Yeah. It was a lot of fun making this model once I learned, like, the tricks of the trade. I'd love to, like, make a new outfit sometime soon. Okay, let me sort this by date. Okay. Who made that? Oh my gosh, this one is so awesome. I have to show this one first. Let me just delete this. Add a new picture source. Image. Blup. As it's gonna be kind of scuffy. Oh my gosh, I love this one so much. Oh my gosh. Oh, my wings are in the way. This one's amazing. This is by Pixels Tay. I will add a text source. Click. Alright, I think that's how their username goes. Really awesome. Thank you, Pixels Tay, once again. I posted a reply on the post too, and Serpentine's voice actor retweeted it as well. He was like, where can I buy this? Oh my gosh. So good. Okay. So next up. Oh yeah. This one, the moment where Carol finds out that the battle sphere is a thing. Sure. Come on, shrink, shrink, shrink. Nice. This one is by Flora T. I think that's how you spell your username. Nice. Yeah. Come on down to the Battle Sphere for Mayhem Monday. I love this moment in the story. Oh my gosh, yeah, we have an emo of that Carol face in the Discord server, but not on my channel. And the lighting is really awesome too. Oh my gosh. And she's so fluffy! She's so fluffy. Fluffy Carol. Fluffy Carol. Alright, now. And next up. Need to sort these by date again. Alright, this one is by Lunar Spy. It was a commission from one of our fans. I'm sorry, I can't quite remember who commissioned it, but thank you very much. As you know, I have a soft spot for Nira. It looks so good. Okay, let me update the name. This be the artist. Thank you, Lunar Spy, for obliging with this commission request and drawing Best Panda. Me gusta. Looks awesome. She's got all the bells and whistles too. Alright, next up. Oh my gosh, I like this one. I like this one a lot. Oh, I just need to get the name correct. Now, this one is by Mafuzelen. the caption was something like, "This is how you talk to rodents in the royal palace." Yeah, oh my gosh, I like this one a lot. Ah! S-Slax, you're on a roll. Thank you for once again for the 3 gifted subbies. Thank you so much. Thank you. Now more people can have can use the cute Bato emotes and the cute puppy emotes. Oh my gosh, yeah, I feel like that grip is reserved for Aaron, yeah. Yeah, the FP2 mice are good beans for the most part. Just don't try to do this with Sunny or Amelia, because they're spiky hedgehogs. Yeah, and the caption on this one was something like what did I say? Oh yeah, like this is how you talk to rodents in the royal palace. I like this one. Thank you, Muffins. Oh, that's what it was? How to talk to short people? Okay. Based on that meme. Yeah, the one with the hamster. Okay. Next up. The Freedom Planet 2 soundtrack. Hand it over. This one is by Reikichi Shadow. Thank you very much. It looks really cool. and we've heard many cries from fans with that exact same expression. Hand over the soundtrack. Yeah. We uploaded the stage music to the Galaxy Trail YouTube account, YouTube channel. So that's available for listening. But we want to mix the music up so that it's like lossless quality, because not every track is lossless. And then just kind of like do a little bit of touch up and mastering work before we release like an official OST. And then when we do, I'll throw in like a whole bunch of like beta and unused tracks, because like some of the beta tracks for some of the stages sound like completely different than they do in the final. So I think it'd be very interesting. Like, as it is, the in-game soundtrack is 89 tracks. I think with like beta and unused stuff, it would be like over 110. Oh, thank you, Alex, for posting your link. Yeah, you can click that link if you want to listen to the stage music. It's not every song in the game, but it's like some of the more iconic ones. Just to like hold people over until we work on an official OST. Yes, thank you, Rikichi Shadow. I like it. Okay, next up. Okay. Mention your name. This one is from Sonic Boom 3813. This is the part in the story after Globe Opera where they're hustling to defeat Murga. And like Nira's like, run dragon as fast as you can. Yeah, I like this one. Like, this is one of the first ones that I've seen that like depicts like an actual cutscene in the game. It's really cool. I like it a lot. Thank you. Thank you, Sonic Boom. Oh yeah, Carol with her expression like, oh, this is so uncool. She hates having Nira ride on in the back of her motorcycle. And Carol shouldn't complain, she's got a sick motorcycle. Oh yeah, absolutely. She'd be like, whatever, my bike is still cool. Yeah, Carol hates backseat drivers. I bet like Nira is like actually like sitting on her tail or something. Ride my steed. But yeah, I like it. Thank you, Sonic Boom. And that's what I thought was very, very cool. I'm sure there's even more floating around out there. I just have to look for it, but I always like showing off fan art. Thank you so much, everybody. Very nice. How's the hounds? Paige is napping in the doggy bed right next to my office desk. Yeah, like, she got her barks out before the stream. So now she's all tuckered out from barking at so many things. Sleepy girl. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I like how she like sometimes when I'm just laying down to her height, she'll just immediately flip over and like demand belly rubs. Sammy likes to do that whenever I start petting him. Like I'll pet him for like a few seconds and then he'll flop over and want belly rubs too. How was everyone else's Saturday? For me, it was plenty of physical work at my parents' summer house where they keep an orchard. We were preparing everything for winter, came back like an hour or two ago and I'm pooped. Can't feel my muscles from digging holes for compost. Plenty of apples and walnuts this year. Oh my gosh, yeah. Like, I have no idea how my mom has the stamina for all the gardening work that she does. So, oh my gosh, that can be very tiring. I've only done it a few times, but it's definitely not my thing. But yeah, like mom grows vegetables in the backyard. Like we've got like homegrown lettuce, like garden lettuce, and then we also have cherry tomatoes. Always nice. And then of course, our neighbors next door give us a supply of farm fresh eggs, so that's really cool. Yeah, get lots of rest. I slept pretty good last night. First time in a while that I've just gotten like a nice deep sleep and I haven't had to wake up in the middle of the night. Like I haven't had that kind of sleep since like a month before the release of the game. It's October. Happy spooky month, Spacey. Thank you, Zenith. Hope you're doing well. We're just having a baddie chat right now. At the beginning of spooky month, and we're just kind of like strategizing the kinds of things I should do later in the month. Oh yeah, I need to make a list. One of the things I want to do is I want to dedicate a stream to just telling people about Lord Brevin's origins, because he's the first Freedom Planet character that I came up with, and he has a history that goes pretty far back, like unusually far back compared to the other characters. So I will make a note to have a stream for that. Lord Brevin's strange origins. I also need to think of games to play. Somebody mentioned Luigi's Mansion a few streams ago. Like, I don't want to play horror games, but I want to play spooky games. Spooky. Spooky, scary skeletons. Yeah. The insectoid B word. I'm doing well. I'm super tired. I'm finally glad to catch up on your stream this time. Awesome. Yeah. I hope you get good rest. It does the body good. Especially as the days start getting shorter up here in the northern hemisphere. Like being able to like go to bed early and get a deep night's sleep and then wake up as soon as the sun is fully in the sky. Are you talking in-universe origins for Brevin? How you came up with the character, or both? How I came up with the character. Because it's kind of an interesting story. Pitch black outside here. Oh geez. You know, it's funny because like I know I'm a bat, and bats are nocturnal, but I much prefer being in the sunlight. OMGGG, Spacey, the pics in the woods you took, they're perfect. Oh, thank you, Alex. I had so much fun taking them. I brought my ring light with me, and I felt kind of silly doing it, but whatever. Like, I held it like a mystical staff, but I needed it in order to hold the phone. And then I just kind of like took a walk with Sabrina, and then we chatted about how the stream's gonna be and the game and stuff, and then I helped her take the photos and get into the right poses and stuff. Sunshiny bat. Thank you all. Make sure to prioritize rest. Awesome. 8:30 p.m. and pretty dark. Oh gosh, I'm like, I live in New York, and we're gonna do away with daylight savings time after this one. like, we have one more round of daylight savings, where we're going off daylight savings in a few months, and then we're going back on it, and then we're gonna stay on it from then on. So that's gonna be nice. Honestly, I would prefer the sun to set at a consistent time rather than rise at a consistent time. But I know for a lot of people, like especially like parents who have kids that need to go to school early in the morning, they might struggle in the winter without daylight savings because it's still dark. Nice shots in the woods. I am a plant. I need sun to be happy. Yeah. Photosynthesis. 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 Yo, it made the pics shine. They're utterly wonderful. Oh, thank you, Alex. Digimon Survive. I haven't actually played any Digimon games. There's also Off and maybe Mother 3. Speaking of Rystar Murga and her throne, damn. Oh yeah, I really like how that post came out with her like sitting cross-legged in the throne. All cocky like. I had a lot of fun like splicing that together. Watched enough of Blizzstar to recognize that pose and she was like she would love this, yeah. Oh, thank you for the hydration check, Alex. And Rob for the stretchy reminder. Sippy time. Okay, no stretchy. Hold the puzzle. Okay. Thank you. Been half an hour time for sippy. Yeah. Go to work at 7 a.m. during winter. It can also be pretty dark. Oh my goodness, yeah. Favorite Italian foods? Why, I am an Italian bat, of course. I really like ziti and meatballs. I really like stromboli. I prefer mine light on the cheese with extra pepperoni. And then, of course, pizza. Like, obviously, I have to love pizza. Like, my favorite is when the crust is thin. Also light on the cheese, but, like, loaded with toppings. Like, lots of pepperoni and vegetables and... oh, maybe sausage. It depends on the type of sausage. Like bacon on occasion as well, if it's crispy. But yeah, I think that comes from like when I was living in Europe, because like it's more common over there to have pizza that is thin crust with a lot of toppings. Whereas it's more common in the US to have like soft and fluffy thick pizzas with lots of like cheese and stuff. Oh gosh, I miss good pizza. Like, I remember saying this on a previous stream, but the only good pizza place around here, like, the only good pizza place around here, there's just one. And it's all dependent on one person, like, named Pizza Joe, who, only comes into work there, like, 1 or 2 times a week, and he changes when he works. So everyone just kind of has to, like, be lucky and kind of guess when he's working that day. But he makes really good pizza. Like the place where he works, they serve pizza all the time, but it's just like not nearly as good unless it's made by his hands. But yeah, other than that, my only real option is to drive into the city, which is like a 40-minute drive away. Oh, thank you, Pedro Kids. Pedro Kids too for the follow. I appreciate that. But yes, I am an Italian girl. It flows in my blood. Pizza sauce. Cyber Sleuth in terms of Digimon games. Oh, nice. What was that doggy sounds I heard just now? I wasn't paying attention, but possibly. Oh yeah, spaghetti. Honestly, I'm not too crazy on spaghetti. I prefer like other types of pasta, like elbow pasta and like egg noodles especially. Rigatoni, of course, too. That's always nice. I do not have dual citizenship. I had residency in for Sweden first and then Denmark, but like it expired after I returned to the U.S. because like it wasn't like a full citizenship. It was more like I would be allowed to like live and work there. Thin crust is with many toppings is what I prefer too. Nice. Gotta make my own pizza since I have too many allergies to the common pizza stuff. Aw, yeah. Like, that's usually our go-to solution is to just, like, make homemade pizza. Can turn out quite nice. Miss good pizza, yeah. I can't remember the last time that I actually had a Pizza Hut pizza. Kinda want one. But of course, there's a lot of good local pizzerias as well. Oh, thank you, Pedro Kids, too, for the stretch reminder. Oh, hold the pose. Oh, oh, very nice. Yeah, it's always important to hold it so you don't strain yourself and your muscles helps your muscles relax. Yo. Yo. Speaking of pizza, I finally had an opportunity to bake one all by myself for the first time. Nice! The crust came out a bit thick, but overall it came out great. Awesome! Yeah, I remember the first time that I made a homemade pizza. It was a rectangular sheet pizza. It had cheese, pepperoni, and black olives on it. I was proud of myself. And that was kind of like my go-to for a while. And I also really liked making homemade Hawaiian pizza. It's so good. I understand why it's a bit hard to swallow for some people, like the taste. But I like it if it's a good like ratio between the pineapples and ham. They complement each other well, I think. Yeah, pizza sauce in your veins. At least you were able to live over there for a while, Spacey. Yeah. Because I was in a relationship. And of course, unfortunately, it didn't work out after a while, so I returned back home. Yeah, I've been, other than the US, places I have traveled, I have been to Canada. I have been to the UK. I have been to Sweden, Denmark, and Iceland. I am a well-traveled bat, and there's plenty of other places that I want to check out someday, when traveling isn't quite as precarious. I have seen, my mother and I went to a Lowe's recently, and they had Christmas decorations in one of the aisles. Thankfully, it wasn't displayed out front. Like, that was reserved for the Halloween stuff. But I already see Christmas decorations. Oh my gosh. They actually had some really cute stuff in that aisle. Like little model like buildings for like a little village. Like the kind that you could like have a model train ride through. And there was like a really cute clock tower that was a working cuckoo clock. And like obviously it wasn't on. It was just like for display, but like the way it was set up with like the Santa in the middle and the kids running around, I bet like some really cute stuff happens once like the clock strikes the hour. But oh my gosh, it was so cute, and like all the other buildings too. Kind of magical. Seen that, and yes, too soon. Let the Halloween time stuff have their chance. Yeah. Halloween is the only holiday that I don't mind stores stocking stuff for in advance. Yeah, it's a classic pizza. I think the stream can have a good time. Need a good vibe stream right now. Well, I hope you're doing well, Zilligosa. Yeah, I do my best to maintain a positive atmosphere here on the Spacey Batotelli channel. Right now, we're just kind of like casually like having a casual baddie chat. Kind of like just like talking about whatever, and then like devising like a strategy for the month about things that I could stream. One video from ABGN where he and friends tasted various TMNT cartoon pizzas. Some were surprisingly good, others were gross. Oh yeah, like, honestly, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, like, growing up as a kid, when I watched it, I think that started my love for pizza. I honestly think that the franchise has had, like, a pretty, like, strong impact on how much people like pizza in the US. Yeah. But yeah, AVGN, he's such a sweet guy. Like, you wouldn't tell it from the way that he acts on like, the Angry Video Game Nerd show, like, that persona, but, like, oh my gosh. In real life, he's extremely wholesome. Yeah, for the longest time, I had my mom prepare the crust, and then I decorate it with toppings. Mostly a layer of ketchup, grated cheese, sliced ham, bacon, and kielbasa with lots of basil and oregano. Nice! I just recently discovered the joy of sprinkling oregano on homemade pizza. Oh, it's so good. Use chicken instead of ham for your Hawaiian pizza. Oh, that's very interesting. I'll give that a try someday. Yeah, honestly, you can't go wrong with basic pepperoni. Just like a tomato sauce, cheese, and pepperoni. Like, I would say like 7 times out of 10, that's the pizza that I go for. But occasionally, I'll get a little bit fancier with it. Oh yeah, Sicilian pizza. I love Sicilian pizza. Bacon and mushrooms is such a good combination. I think it's because, like, the bacon is so crispy and the mushrooms are so, like, soft and gooey. They just kind of, like, complement each other well and kind of cancel each other out. Yeah, I like mushrooms a lot, too, on pizza. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but, yeah. As an Ontarian, cheers for your taste in sweet and savory. Nice. Always been scared away from the prospect of fruit on pizza. You know, I saw something extremely cursed a few years ago. And, like, it was cursed enough that people who normally did not like Hawaiian pizza had to put aside their differences to tackle this new cursed threat. It was a strawberry pizza. Like, tomato sauce, cheese, strawberries. Oh my gosh, like, Hawaiian pizza seems like super normal in comparison. I mean, not to judge anybody's tastes. Like, you like what you like, but I would never put strawberries on my pizza. Ooh. I really like strawberries in my smoothie. But, like, on hot food? Yeah. I love the model buildings. Yeah, me too. Batty chatty. Oh my gosh, yeah, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, like the way it just like glorified pizza all the time and made it seem like the coolest, most delicious food ever. Like, I literally and figuratively ate that up as a kid. Yeah, my older brother and I were super into Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Like, we had a whole bunch of, like, we had like a mountain of toys, and we had like almost all the video games on Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis and like the original NES. Might be fun to have like a Turtle Power week, where I can just play TMNT games, like old school ones. And then like the new, the new Shredder's Revenge. That looks really nice too. I would really like to find somebody to play that with, and then we could do like co-op. That'd be cool. Turtles in Time. Oh yeah, and how and I remember like having both the SNES and Genesis version of TMNT Tournament Fighters, and they were both completely different games, even though they shared the same name. Like, I remember the Genesis one was, like, really trippy and surreal, and the Super Nintendo one was, like, more standard affair. Oh yeah, calzones. Those are nice too, like, especially if I want something that I can just, like, grab and hold. Because, like, otherwise, I get so impatient after the pizza is done that I want to eat it right when it's still piping hot. So I usually eat it with a knife and fork for the first 10 minutes so that I can, like, cool down the pieces that I slice up. And then after that, I can start holding it. At a restaurant with your parents and it's hard to hear you, so you'll hop out now. But have a nice stream. I'll try to catch more next week. Thank you for stopping by, Dusky. Thank you. Hope you have a good one. Oh, you could imagine strawberry pizza with like chocolate crust and sweet cream instead of tomato sauce. That would be pretty cool. That's kind of like how like I've seen like dessert pizzas that look really good. And like chocolate and strawberries are such a really good combination. Yeah. Turtle Power Week. Cowabunga. And maybe we could do like a watch along of like the 80s Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie. Like the first one. I still have a soft spot for that. I just like to have a soft spot for like 80s and 90s films that rely like heavily on puppetry. And like it can still look really good even today. Some of the younger people in various chat servers I'm in are apparently Rise of the TMT fans, which mildly surprised me. That show looks nuts. Like, I want to watch that someday. Like, the action scenes that I've seen, like, on Twitter and stuff, they look, like, absolutely amazing. Oh, you've had one of those dessert pizzas at a chocolate lounge? You can confirm they're very good? Nice. It's like, essentially, a cookie. Okay, I should sip. Oh, phew. Almost lost my voice there. Yeah, it's like a cookie pizza. Oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah, pizza menus. Why does it always say mushrooms in general when usually it's just champignon mushrooms? Yeah, like sometimes some of the restaurants that I've been to will actually say the type of mushroom it is. But if it doesn't, then you can usually like assume that it's that particular like type of common mushroom. Oh, thank you, Slacks, for the hydrate reminder. I read that a little late, but I'll take another sippy for you. Okay. Oops. Oh, jeez. It went down the wrong tube. Ah. My sippy was too big. I just gotta cough real quick. Okay, I'm good. Yeah, I hate it when that happens. Not paying attention. Yeah, Yeah, Revenge of the Water. Yeah, mushrooms are so yummy. Like, I especially like glazed mushrooms on like with like different types of beef, like especially on burgers. Sauteed mushroom on a burger is so good. Oh my gosh. And on top of like steaks. Get like a nice steak cutlet and then put like a nice sauce on top with sauteed mushrooms. Oh, it's so good. Yeah. Just like in Breath of the Wild, like one of the recipes you can cook is like meat and you can put like sauteed mushrooms on it. Oh my gosh, it looks so delicious even though it's just like a little icon. Yeah, cook it just like Link. Oh my gosh, I'm getting so hungry. Like even though like I made sure to eat before I went on stream. I had like a diced chicken salad sandwich with chips. Chips. Welcome to get a snacky spacey. You know, that's not a bad idea. I'll be right back. Snacky time. Hello. I had a cookie. And some vitamin gummies. Like, I was gonna have ice cream, but I'm not sure if I should make my throat extra cold right now. I should start brewing my tea right before a stream, instead of, like, drinking at night. I think that'd help a lot. Have a nice piping hot of tea while I have my, my traditional Zatsudan chats with you all. Yeah, I think that'd be a good idea. Or like a nice bowl of soup. So we're talking about favorite fall activities. I remember as a kid, we used to get these trash bags that were orange with jack-o'-lantern faces on them, and we'd rake up all the leaves in the yard, and we'd fill like the jack-o'-lantern trash bags with the leaves, and then we'd just leave them next to our house as decoration. I remember that being a lot of fun. The joys of making household chores fun as a kid. Of course, I also like walking through the woods when the leaves turn just around. Up here, especially in the forest, there's a particular time of year that's known as like peak colors, and that's when like we get a whole bunch of like traffic from tourists and stuff who want to see all the like beautiful like reds and yellows and oranges. After peak colors, the red leaves are the first to drop to the ground. So then and then the orange. So then for most of fall, we only have yellow leaves on the trees. And then of course, eventually, all of the non-evergreen trees lose all their leaves. But yeah, for that 1 to 2 weeks, it feels like one of the most beautiful places in the world. And I just like, I've experienced it like for 2 years so far, and like every year I just like love driving down the back roads in my car and just like stopping at some of the stops and just like taking a look or taking photos or whatever. Oh, it's so peaceful. Oh, the weather is so gorgeous. Like we just came out of a week of almost non-stop rain, and the sun has been shining for like 3 days straight. It's amazing. I feel like I'm in a fairy tale when I step outside. Oh yeah, drawing. Like, I've seen some people do like Drawtober challenges. That might be fun for me to do. I could practice drawing a little more. Especially now that like, I've been using Photoshop for a very long time, but I just got Krita and I'm playing around with that. I really like some of the tools that it has. So I might try and practice like drawing in Krita with some like quick sketches and stuff on stream. I think that'd be fun. And like the viewers could give me prompts of things to draw. Mushroom picking. I'm nervous to try that. Because I've heard that some mushrooms that are like really poisonous are indistinguishable from like mushrooms that are actually healthy for you. Or like at least to the untrained eye. Exiting the forest is super simple. Hello. You have one of those holding your baking stuff right now, and so witch cap on top to keep it closed. Nice. Yeah, I hope I can find that 8-foot jack-o'-lantern stack. It looks really cool. Like you can stack them on top of each other to have like an 8-foot tall statue, or you can each of them have stems, so you can take them and off the stack and then just like line them up individually in a row, and they're all connected by the same wire. and they have like a 6-hour timer. It looks really nice. I think that'd be really cute lined up on the short path from our driveway to our front door. Your spouse told you that ice cream makes it difficult for holding pitches and voice training. She used to sing professionally, so I've been avoiding it personally. Okay, yeah, good call. Yeah, I wasn't too sure about that, so I did not have ice cream just yet. Yeah, I wonder if, like, chocolate pudding would be fine. Because, I mean, like, you have to refrigerate that, so I guess not. It's still kind of cold. Watching the colors change in the trees on the hillside from my apartment is such a treat. Oh my goodness, yes. It's one of the simple things about nature that just makes you feel a little magical. I mean, like, I spent so much of my life in, like, the suburbs/city, like cities and suburbs, that it just feels downright magical living, like, surrounded by wilderness. Because there's so many things about nature that I've taken for granted. Like we are as a species, we are animals just like the other animals, and there are extremely good health benefits to like stepping outside and just like breathing in fresh air and stepping in the grass, and it can feel like magic if you haven't done it in a while. And I suppose in a way it is magic. Because it's kind of like an unspoken connection that we have with the world that created us. One year you lived in New Hampshire and got to see the gorgeous leaves. They have you wanting to see it forever. Oh yeah. I haven't been to New Hampshire. It sounds nice though. And I know a few friends who have come up and to visit the Northeast for various reasons, and like I always wish that I could just like drive over and hang out with them for a day or two. Used to host a Drawloween every year. But I've been so busy I didn't have a chance to ready one this year. Oh, that's understandable with your card game, Alex. Perfectly understandable. And I remember that there's that new game like that's like online or something where it's like a phone tag but with drawing. That looks like a lot of fun too. Yeah, Krita looks really nice. I appreciate that it's like completely open source, so you don't have to worry about like subscription nonsense. Like I've held on to my copy of Photoshop 7 for such a long time. I'm afraid to upgrade because of what Adobe is doing with subscription stuff. And they have come out and said that older versions of Photoshop that were made before the subscription model are technically not like permitted to have. But I paid money for it. I'm gonna keep it. But yeah, Krita seems similar enough, so I shall try it out more. And Tyson Tan made the mascot for it. So like if I have like a question about the program, or if I'm struggling with something, I could just ask him. Yeah, you definitely need someone experienced to teach you mushroom picking. Absolutely. I always enjoyed, at my old house, I always enjoyed, like, going out back and, like, picking blackberries. Because we had blackberry bushes back there. And the last time that, like, 2 or 3 years ago when I still lived there, and I only had Sammy because Paige wasn't born yet, like, I would take Sammy blackberry picking with me. And, like, the first time that I did, I started picking the berries and I started, like, eating them right then and there. And Sammy was watching me very curiously. And then, like, he got pretty quickly like, oh, okay, you can eat these. So then he walked up to the bush and started, like, nibbling at the blackberries that were at his height level. It was so cute. So from that point onward, anytime that we went for a walk and went by the blackberry bushes, he would stop and eat them. The house he lived in New Hampshire has a little woods and lake right next to it, right behind it. I didn't explore too much since there were ticks, but it was very pretty. Oh, that sounds awesome. I think it'd be really nice if, like, Mother and I, like, figured out a way to get a gazebo built, like, in our backyard. Or, like, a wood patio or something. And just had, like, the trees, like, hanging over us. That would be such a nice place to, like, sit down. Maybe, like, with a little campfire next to it. Oh, thank you for hanging out with us, Siligosa. Hope you have a fabulous day. Whenever I'm out in nature, I feel really connected with the world and its history. Absolutely. Because for how much has changed in, like, our society, the forest has remained, like, mostly the same. And, like, I found that it has really, like, helped me personally when I was feeling, like, very stressed or, like, afraid, or if I had, like, a nightmare. I would just step outside and just, like, admire the trees and, like, breathe in the fresh air for a few minutes, and it helped me feel better. Nature is like an old friend that's been with me since I was a baby. Yeah, our card game's been eating lots of time, but we're almost done. We go sell them at a store tomorrow. Oh, that's awesome! I presume they're going to be online for ordering as well. Because I want to get a copy and then play with my mom. I think she'd like that game too. Like the next time that we're out in the camper in the middle of nowhere, and we went, and because like a few times a year, like especially during the summer, she'll take me to the campgrounds deeper in the forest, and we just like hang out there for a day. And she likes to bring board games to help pass the time. So I can bring your card game with us next time we do that. Yeah, Krita's a fantastic alternative. Yeah, the mascot's name is Kiki. Kiki the cyber squirrel. And like their current splash image of Kiki and like the flower patch and stuff, it looks so amazing. And Tyson Tan actually showed me an in-progress version of that, and I was so excited by it that I got it printed out as a mouse pad, like a big mouse pad for my desk. He made a few changes since then, but it still looks really good. I ended up liking how it looked so much on the mouse pad that I ended up framing the mouse pad and hanging it on my wall. Which, honestly, I don't recommend because mouse pads are so much heavier than like, the pieces of paper that photos are usually printed on. But I managed to make it work. It looks nice in my office. Yes, Beautiful Monsters is going to be online too. And yay, thank you, Spacey. I hope you enjoy playing together. Thank you. Thank you for being so creative and inspiring. It's primarily online. Oh yeah, I think you mentioned that like you have an option for customers to just like download the pictures of the cards and print them out themselves. Yeah, mountains are beautiful to look at, but they're a pain in the butt to walk through. Yeah, I feel that so much. Yeah, we didn't actually go hiking this year like she wanted us to. Which, honestly, I don't mind not hiking because it's very, like, difficult and, like, tiring. But I have been going on the treadmill for, like, 40 minutes a day every morning, so maybe by the time spring rolls around again, I'll have more stamina for it. I gotta level up my stamina stat. Oh, it's called Print and Play for the black and white version. But the full color is printed onto real cards and they feel so nice. Yeah, I want to get the real cards. It sounds so nice. Yep, I gotta level up my stamina. Like, the treadmill wasn't cheap. It's like a portable treadmill that I can that I can lean on the wall behind me when I'm not using it, and then I can just fold it down and plug it in, and then put my desk in standing mode, and then I can stand on the treadmill and use it while I'm working in the morning. And I'm very surprised how quickly I forget that I'm actually walking on the treadmill while I'm on the computer. Like, my mind gets so occupied in what I'm doing on the computer that it feels so easy compared to like being in an actual gym and trying to walk on their treadmill. So I think it's very much worth the investment. And like, my mom was so cute when she saw me using it for the first time. She was like, "I'm so proud of you. You're gonna be so healthy." You'll be the sturdiest bat around. Yeah. You're the bats around. Nothing's ever gonna keep you down. Last time I was in New York, I was over in the area over by Utica for an event, and we stayed overnight and camped in what I assumed were the mountains or highlands. I'm bad at geography. We like to call them the mountains, but I suppose that technically they are highlands. Like, the Adirondack region is one of the highest in New York State. Yeah, so many people come up here for vacations, not just in the summer, but also during the fall, during peak colors, and also especially during the winter. Like, we get like a ton of snowmobilers. They're basically like rookie bikers. Like, a lot of them are very rude and disrespectful to the locals, but they are where the money's at. So the town nearby does everything they can to accommodate the snowmobile tourists in the winter. I mean, some of them are nice, but others are just like your very stereotypical like tourist who like doesn't really respect the culture of the place that they're visiting. Yeah, I hear stories all the time from not just my mom, but from like her coworkers and stuff. But for the most part, it's pretty nice. Like the way that so many people come up here and like help support like the town and everything. It's no bikers. Oh right, I forgot. It's an Albany expression. Yeah, almost literally. Like, I'm not from Albany, but I can confirm that certain things are Albany expressions. Oh, thank you, Rob, for the stretchy reminder. Oh. The pause. Okay, nice. Yeah, and I should sip B as well. Yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah, the steamed hams gag hits different when you know where Albany and Utica both are. Yep. I've only actually been to Albany a few times in my life, but I've been to Utica. I go to Utica constantly. Pretty nice place. At least if you know where to drive. Like that's where a lot of like the really nice like chain restaurants are. I just like love going down there just if I feel like treating myself to a nice meal. Cause my mom is on tends to go on these like cleansing diets where she can only eat like raw fruits and vegetables and stuff. And she'll cook for me still, which I'm very thankful for. But every now and then I just want to like pig out on a big greasy burger or like have a pizza. So for that reason I like going on driving adventures to the city. I want to go back to New York. Well, we will look forward to your visit. Like, we as in New York as a whole. Yeah, I can't wait until I can take a trip to the West Coast to see some of my friends that I haven't seen forever. Like, ever since they shut down PAX South and we haven't been able to do conventions there. I want to go to the West Coast. There's a bunch of friends I want to see in California. There's some that I want to see in Oregon and Washington State. Paige? Paige? Paige, no barky, honey. No barky. You've been to New York only once in your life. You hope to go back again when traveling is okay? That would be awesome. If you happen to stop by the area where we live, I would be happy to show you around the local areas and stuff. We can hang out for a couple days. Would you believe I've never been to New York? I always felt intimidated by the sheer size and population of that city. With that said, I've been in California back in March 2016 and loved it there. Nice. Yeah, I've never been to Cali. So I really want to go, not just to see friends again, but to just, like, see what it's all about. See why everybody likes to move there and stuff, and why there's so many game studios. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Once we get paid for Freedom Planet 2 stuff, then I could definitely, like, start looking into, like, travel plans and stuff. Because I still need to take my big vacation. The princess has awoken. Yeah. Oh my gosh. She is now awake. I actually may have woken her up when I went to get a snack. So that's on me. Spacey, you would absolutely be a stop on that list. I would adore that. Awesome. I can't wait. Yeah, plane tickets from Poland to the USA ain't cheap. Oh my goodness. Yeah, like, last time I went to Denmark, I ended up paying something like $2,500 to stay there for 2 weeks. It's nuts. And that was back in, like, 2016. I can't imagine how expensive it is now. Damn right you do. You deserve the break. Damn straight. But thank you. Yeah, I can't wait. Like, I've been taking it easy this week. There's still stuff that I want to do, like, work-wise. Still stuff that I have to get set up, but it's been nice to kind of be back where I was, like, just like a few months before release instead of a few days. Oh my gosh, it was so stressful. Also want to go to Washington State. Yeah, I went to Washington State rather recently, and I hung out with Woofle. That was really nice. I got to see a bunch of different places, and we got to visit Seattle a couple times, and we even drove down to Oregon, like the northern part of Oregon, to hang out with Ashley. So it was kind of like a mini team meetup. Oh yeah, Japan's dropping the visa requirements soon, so that, like, tourists can start visiting it again. I've always wanted to visit Japan. That would be amazing. I just want one or two friends to accompany me. I think it'll be that much more special if I share my Japan visit with somebody I care about. And it would also be safer as well. Hope you're doing okay after all that stressful release stuff. Yeah, I'm doing quite well now, thank you. I just have to hold things together finance-wise until the end of October, and that's when we get, like, the big payout. And then that's when we can start doing all sorts of cool new things. I mean, not just like with vacation and traveling, but also I can start paying off debts, and I can start like putting things in the pipeline for our next couple of projects. I'm really excited about that. Of course, yeah, nothing's set in stone yet. But we have ideas, and I just can't wait to see which ones come to fruition first. All of the cool things, and for my personal payment, I want to spend some of it on getting some help with my formal debut as well. Because like, if I really hunkered down, I bet I could set up the majority of what I need on my own. But like, I just spent like a few weeks like really stressing out and having lots of work on my lap, so I think it would be nice to commission some really nice people to like help me out with like graphics and stuff. Good luck with all the ideas. Thank you, Alex. Oh yeah, Pete, I hope you can go someday as well. I'm really excited to, like, I've never been to like the big theme parks like Disneyland or Universal Studios. I really want to go to Nintendo Land once it comes to the US, like Universal Studios in Orlando. I think that'd be really nice. I would want to go in like January or February, so I'm not like dying from like the humidity. But yeah. Oh my gosh. And like if for some reason I end up going to Japan before Nintendo Land comes to the US, then I could definitely go to Nintendo Land in Japan. There's a whole bunch of places in Japan that look really nice. Oh my gosh. Like there's just so much to do, so much to see. So much to do, so much to see. I would have to like talk to friends and see what I should prioritize specifically for the time that I'm there. Hello, Doggo KP. Thank you for stopping by. Happy Spooky Month. It's spooky time. All-Star intensifies. Yeah, we're just kind of like chatting and seeing what our plans are for the rest of the year, and I'm formulating a strategy for what I want to stream for the rest of the month. Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. I'm not that good at singing, but I try. Yeah, the memes. Oh yeah. I got this really like dumb idea for something I could do in November. It's called Shrekpalooza. And I could have like an entire well, not an entire week, I'd say like 3 or 4 streams where I do nothing but Shrek stuff. Like I could do like a watch along of the first movie. Like the kind of watch alongs that other VTubers do where they don't actually show the film, but they'll show like a timer on screen to show where in the movie they are. And then like other people who have it can watch along. I think that'd be fun. And I can play some Shrek games and watch fan-made Shrek videos because a lot of them are extremely cursed. And I think it'd be funny to like react to them. Oh yeah, I could put little Shrek ears on my model. Shrekpalooza. Check yourself before you Shrek yourself. Get Shrek'd. Shrekking crew. I can call you my Shrekking crew during Shrekpalooza. I'm not sure why I feel like it should be in November. I just have a pretty fond memory of the first time that I saw the movie. I was at my uncle's house, like during the fall, when the temperature was just perfect and it was a nice cozy evening. They had the fireplace going and lots of nice like autumn decorations, like orange and red and yellow leaves. And of course the fall colors and stuff. It was nighttime, of course, but like he had just gotten like a fancy new DVD player, and I was like, wow, because I had never seen like an animated DVD menu before then. So I was like, oh my goodness, and it was a massive TV, like it took up like a whole wall, and we just sat like in like a cozy couch and watched Shrek for the first time, and I was like, wow, this is amazing. Because like memes aside, I do have fond memories. But I am totally gonna meme it up if Shrek becomes a thing. Such a sweet story, I love that. Thank you, Alex. Still remember when you watched the first Shrek on VHS in my elementary? Oh yeah, we ended up getting it on VHS as well. Even though I saw the DVD first, we got a VHS first. Shrek is a genuinely great movie. Yeah, the first one especially. But the memes just kind of like make it more immortalized. I heard that they're gonna like do a reboot in the near future. Where they're gonna have completely different voice actors and completely different like art style. I actually first heard about that a few years ago, so I don't know what's going on with that. But I was like, okay. What are you doing in my swamp? Oh yeah, you heard Illumination as a part of that? Yeah, I heard that too. Wow. An Illumination Shrek movie. Is Shrek gonna go the way of Minions? Is that what's gonna happen? Find out next time on whatever Hollywood does to make movies. That makes sense. A lot of early 2000s stuff is being rebooted now. Yeah, I have noticed that. I've even noticed that in the gaming space too. Like, I'm really interested to see how that remake of Resident Evil 4 is gonna turn out. Because I remember playing the original and I really liked it. It was one of my favorite action games at the time, and I remember like enjoying like how campy it got after the first few hours. So I wonder if they're supposedly it's gonna lean more into horror, like actual horror, and so I hope it doesn't lose the personality of the original. That's the important thing. Actually thought Forever After was just okay. Okay, yeah, like my favorite Shrek movie, of course, is the first one. The second one was alright. I thought the main villain was kind of lackluster compared to Lord Farquaad. Third one sucked. Forever After, I liked that more than the second one, but not as much as the first one. I really liked the time travel aspect. I thought that was really interesting. Shrek got really popular in Poland, definitely thanks to the Polish celebrities laying the roles, as well as the jokes that got changed to fit the tastes of the Polish audience. Oh yeah, that's really cool. Because that kind of happened with the original English version too. Like, Mike Myers was huge when the first Shrek movie came out. Cameron Diaz as well. And like, just like the style of it was so like unusual at the time, the way that it kind of like made like references to modern pop culture. So I think that helped its success in the US. So it's really interesting to see that it kind of like other countries kind of translated that into their versions. Climax of the second movie was good. Yeah, that's my favorite part of the second movie. When they start belting out I Need a Hero. It's so good. I was following the Twitter account that was like every tweet was one line from the Shrek 2 script. That was a riot. I like Twitter accounts like that. Oh my gosh, yeah, I Need a Hero was your favorite Shrek adapted musical number, personally. Yep, absolutely. Yeah, it was a cultural wave. actually have like a few pieces of Shrek merch just for the lulz. I could show them if Shrekpalooza is a thing, like during Shrekpalooza. Oh, hi Excite. Hope you're doing well. Happy October to you as well. Oh yeah, I really liked Puss in Boots too. Like Antonio Banderas, like he lives for that role. I can tell like he has so much fun with it. And the new Puss in Boots with that super stylized animation, that looks absolutely amazing. I want to see that when it comes out. Oh, thank you for the hydration reminder, Rob. Oh, I shall sippy. Oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah, Puss in Boots with the sad kitty eyes. the OG sad kitty eyes. And it's just so clever the way that the Puss in Boots movie like incorporates like the mannerisms of cats into the cat characters. Like the way they just like spontaneously start acting like kitty cats. Oh, it's so good. Hello, Y. Welcome. We are just winding down with some baddie chatting. Good day, Freedom Fighters and Spacey. September was amazing. Oh my goodness, yes. This September that just passed by is honestly a September I will never forget for the rest of my life. Gosh, it's so surreal. I still can't believe that the release is in the rearview mirror and we're actually moving away from it instead of towards it. Yeah, kitty time all the time. Okay, I believe we are right at 90 minutes or so. So, without further ado, I shall bid you all adieu. Thank you once again for keeping me company and having such a fun conversation with me. Oh, Shrek was actually somewhat of a breakthrough for movie translation in Poland. Since then, dubbing started to become more acceptable. Oh, that's really cool, Pete. That's a really fun fact. Thank you for sharing. Before I go what? Oh, right, stretch reminder. I'll just do that real quick. Oh, stream plans. Yep. I will have a new schedule up in the next couple days. I definitely want to do the stream dedicated to talking about Lord Brevon's origins as a character, like conceptually, because I think that'd be a fun story to tell. I will also give some thought as to the kinds of games I can play, just like spooky games. I mean, it'd be fun to start playing like a spooky game or two next week, but we'll see. I'll look into it. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you for the well wishes. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the awesome chatty batty streamy. Thank you so much. I'll see you all later. Bye.